everyone talks about turning 18, everyone talks about turning 16, 18, 21, but nobody really talks about turning 19 and 20. And these are very important years, because at 19, that is your last year as a teenager, and at 20, that's your first year as someone in their 20s. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just thought to send out a message to all those who are turning 20 this year. I turned 20 last year, and there are a lot of things I realized that I feel like I wasn't really paying attention to. I might have been aware of them, but I wasn't really paying attention to those things until I turned 20. They were really eye-opening for me, and I just want to send this message out there so you're not really surprised when it starts to happen, or you start seeing things differently when you turn 20. First thing I realized turning 20 was that you're finally treated like an adult. I don't know if it makes sense to some of you, but when you're like much younger, if you still act mature, you do the right things, you're not really rebellious, or you're not really crazy the way most adults would expect young people to be. When people ask you your age and you say, oh, I'm 18, I'm 19, they're like, oh wow, you act really mature for your age. But when you're 20 and you're acting mature, that's what you're supposed to do. So no one is really looking at you in a way like, oh, that guy is different. No, that's exactly who you're supposed to be. So that's just one thing. The second thing is way more important. So let's get to the second thing. The second thing I noticed when I turned 20 was that you start to compare yourself a lot to other people in their 20s. This is very important to be aware of now, because a lot of us are not really sure of what we want to do yet, and there's a lot of uncertainty, and for some people even anxiety whenever they think about that. When you turn 20, you're going to now see people in the same age group you're in, like people maybe from 20 to 25. You start comparing yourself to these people because you feel they aren't that much older than me. And then you would see people that are 23, 24, 25, and they've achieved so many things. They've started businesses, they are doing a lot of amazing things, and maybe you're still in college, maybe you're not in college, but you don't have anything that you're actually doing, and you don't really have any plan, any life plan you're working towards. You might have plans, but maybe you haven't started any of them, and then you feel like you're so behind, and you look at these people and then you think that there's no way you're going to catch up, and it can cause a lot of depression and anxiety. It's very important that you know that it's normal. These people probably at 20 hadn't figured it out yet. So it's important to know that you're comparing your now to somebody's like future, like where they are now was their future when they were where you are. So the truth is that you could be where they are at 25, but if you're making yourself feel bad about where they are at 25 when you're 20, that would just be terrible for you and cause a lot of negativity in your life, which will not be beneficial in any way. If you have something, I would say start working on them, or start creating a strategy for how you would achieve them. If you just have ideas, start building on those ideas now, just so that when you turn 20, you don't feel like you have nothing. So just have a plan that can give you some confidence and some peace of mind when you turn 20, that okay, you have a plan for your life. Because if you turn 20 without any plan for your life, you're going to feel terrible. You're like you're a useless person. Because that's exactly how I felt, and it really made me feel down for a while, but I got over it, thank God. And I started to really work towards the plans I have. One was being more consistent on YouTube, and just thinking about other things I want to do, and thinking of ways I would actually achieve them, not just dreaming and not doing anything about those dreams. The third thing I would say would be different when you turn 20 would be relationships, friendships, romantic relationships. I feel that they actually change when you enter your 20s, because a lot of people, if they're in college, graduate in their early 20s, they start working. So friendship dynamics change. How your relationships function change. So if you are holding on to how it was when you guys were teenagers, and maybe you guys had more time to spend together, that might not be possible. And that's why you hear about low maintenance friendships a lot with older people in like their 20s or 30s or older, because then there are friendships that you really cannot maintain consistently, but they still last. So if you have a friendship that you truly don't believe that if you guys don't talk frequently it wouldn't last, I would say that if you feel that friendship is important to you or relationship is important to you, then you should start working towards building a stronger foundation for those friendships, because 2020 with new life changes might affect those friendships and it might not last. So build on your friendships and relationships now so that they can stand the change that comes with moving into a new phase of your life. So that's the end of this video, guys. I know videos like this are the best type of videos to make because videos that come from personal experiences just flow naturally. So I hope this video was actually really helpful to somebody or changed their perspective on something and would help to prepare a lot of you watching this video for what it's like to transition into a different level of your life. I really hope that this video means something to somebody and has a positive impact in their life. And I hope that when you turn 20, you don't fall into the anxiety and depression that comes with being in a stage of your life where people actually expect you to have more things figured out than you actually should. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.